Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Karen's Stamp Pad. My name is Karen Scott, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Edmonton, Alberta. So, welcome to my live. I'm just having a few issues with my camera. Only one camera has a microphone, but as long as I keep the other one up in the up in the corner, I'll have sound. So um, I've been running around today, so I haven't had a chance to check up on Stampin' Up! News. So my apologies about that. Uh, but I got my paper pumpkin today. I got my delivery finally for my order that I placed back. I'm trying to remember. I think it was June 7th. And so I finally got that on Tuesday, just after I got off my live on Tuesday. So hello, Denise. Hello, Margaret Ann. Thanks for joining me. So anyway, I was running around. My oldest granddaughter. I had to drop her off. Her dad is in town visiting, and it's the first time she's seen him in about 6 years. So I was running around dropping her off so she could see him. She spent a couple of days with him, and so they should have some fun. And I really was scrambling to try to come up with another couple of cards using Silly Goose. So, and the wanted to say stamp set. So, or dies. My apologies. But I've come up with a couple pretty easy cards to do. So, if you're wanting to play with the stamp set, it shouldn't be that hard to duplicate. So I will quit chatting and rotate my cameras, make sure I have some sounds. So give me half a second. There. Can you hear me? I think you should be able to hear me. So these are the two cards that I came up with. So this was like the fancy fold, except I didn't put the thing in here and the final rectangle, I guess, in there. So it just opens up like that. Oops. Hold it down a little bit so you can see it. And go, awesome. Thanks, guys. And so I did that using the goosebumps. I love that. I love this. Goosebumps, right? So I figure, give somebody the goosebumps when you're celebrating a special occasion, whether it be graduation or a birthday or, whatever. And then I'm using the Feel Better Soon die. And I didn't use the fourth goose that says thanks. I just, yeah, I just didn't. So anyway, I thought Feel Better Soon, and I used this little guy giving the frog the flowers. So anyway, I'm going to change it up with the designer series paper and stuff, and we'll get started. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. I don't feel so alone. So let's do the easy card first. So I decided I'd go with fresh freesia, and I've cut it at 4 1/4 and scored it at 5 1/2. And I wasn't sure whether I wanted to use some designer series paper, or I had just done a piece of white. I've gone ahead and I've cut out the thing. I mean, I could use white, but then I was looking through my designer series paper and I come up with this one with hearts. Well, I mean, you're sending hearts. You're sending love to somebody who needs to feel better. So anyway, I've just been scrambling to get ready. So let's cut this at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And the rest I've gone ahead and had a chance to die cut. So we'll put that aside. And we'll adhere that. I just find, you know, with this Silly Goose, it's all more about the designer series paper and stuff. So just to change it up, but it's pretty much, you've got pretty much the same thing. What color goes good with fresh freesia, do you think? Pink, but I don't want to do pink and purple. I've just got to color these. Maybe we'll do pink and purple. And so you have to watch me. I didn't have a chance to color this in yet. So, of course, this is the boring part. So how are you ladies today? Oh, thanks for sharing, Margaret Ann. Hopefully you ladies have this stamp set or the dies. And the weather is beautiful here. You're doing good, Kathy. That's great. Kathy, are you going to? You're going to the retreat on Saturday, Karina's retreat. Okay. I hope everybody else is doing good. The weather is absolutely gorgeous here. It's finally stopped raining. This is blending in. It all looks purple. Can't really see the pink. It's too light. So, yeah, I want to get outside now. The lawn is drying up, and I can weed my garden because, boy, with all that rain, I've got a ton of weeds growing. And some clover. It's I'm going to throw in some blue. Just and make my frog. It is beautiful. Hopefully everybody gets outside. Enjoy it while we can. I think it's supposed to rain again next week. Okay. Oops. My poor froggy has a bare belly. Okay. So this is pretty simple. Just we're gonna put it together. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to put my goose. So, I mean, you can stamp it right on your thing. You don't need to cut it out and then place it on, but mine was already cut out. Okay. And now I need to make this lay flat so that I can put the die cut on there. Now what I wanted to do, and I forgot, was again with my blending brush, but I'm not going to do that. Oh well. And then I'm going to put that on right there. You know what I want? I want some ribbon on this one. And I went ahead and cut it. So let's see if I can get that under here. Because we do have the Fresh Freesia ribbons still. The in color. There we go. Okay. Straighten that out. Oh, so you oh, you got rain. Yeah, so stay in your craft room, Denise. Play, play, play. And then, yeah, you'll get out there and do your weed eating. Okay, so I'm tying my bow. I don't do the bunny ears. I do just a regular bow if I can get it. And if you do a regular bow, because I'm left-handed, it's funny because I tell everybody to do your bow upside down. So if you do just a regular bow, then your tails fall in the right direction. And so the class that I had, I was showing the ladies how to do this. And one of them did the bunny ears. With the bunny ears, you've got one going up and one going down. So I guess it doesn't matter. That's a terrible bow. But it is going to have to do. Now I've got sticky scissors. I don't know why. I've got to find my other ones. Okay, put that aside. And now let's put Feel Better Soon right on there. And bring in my... Oh, nice. I'm never caught up in laundry. With 5 of us, never, ever. So I find just as soon as I finish doing laundry, I've got to start all over again. So, but the bun sounds good. I love fresh baked bread. Love it. Okay. So we've got this. And now I have 2 cards. I need to, I cut some, some more hearts. I don't think I need to put those on because we have. So I will do that for the inside. And this time I will blend. Let me grab a piece of scrap paper. And I'll put the hearts on the inside. Oh, and especially when they're fresh out of the oven, Margaret Ann. Ooh, yum. You're making my mouth water now. Okay. Fresh bread with butter. I had one of those bread making machines years ago. Oh, I bet. And I bet everybody down the hall can smell your buns too. Yeah, I had a bread maker years ago. It was the only way I can get bread to work out. But I don't know. My aunt gave me, because she makes This doesn't not want to work, and I think I'm getting to the end of it. There we go. Pardon me. She gave me an easy recipe for dinner rolls. Just easy dinner rolls, and they weren't supposed to take that long, and hers turned out so good. And oh, so she gave me the recipe and said how easy it was, and I could never get them to work. So I'm pretty challenged there. Probably using the wrong kind of yeast. Okay, so there's our, why everything seems so dark here. Does that seem dark to you guys? I'm not sure why. All my lights are on. Okay, so there's one. So our Feel Better Soon cards. And so let's do our little fancy fold. I've got glue on my fingers. All right, so this time I am going to use, put those out of the way. I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet. I thought I like the bright colors of the 20, is it 20, 22 to 24? Yes, 22 to 24 colors. So I've gone ahead and I haven't scored this. So this is just 5.5 by 8.5. And we are going to score it at 2 1/8. And 4 1/4. Just the two. We're going to fold it, and then we're going to fold this one back on itself. Oh, okay. Seems dark to me. And a piece of designer series paper. So I'm going to cut that down to 5 1/4. And then I'm going to cut 2 pieces at 1 7/8. So turn it 1 7/8. So 2 tick lines before the 2. Okay. And that's it. So I used the, oh, my one of my young ones is on his iPad, and he's requesting to get the app Subway Surfers tag. Yeah, not now. Not now. Okay, so I was using, and I can't remember the name. Oh, did I bring it over? Stylish Shapes Dies. So on this one, I used the squares, and I went ahead and I cut squares. Then I thought, well, maybe we could use on this one, we'll use, and the reason I'm thinking of this is because I just saw a card done like this with the circles. So I can't remember the name of the demonstrator who posted it. So my apologies to her. I thought it was really cute, the design. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere my designer series paper. And yeah, let's use the circles. So I've got a piece for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4. And again, I'm going to use my blending brush just because I don't want the white to just pop out. So give it some color. juicy stamp set, or juicy ink pad, I should say. Stamp pad. That's my stamp pad. So I'm going to do the whole thing just to, I'll make it darker on the outside and just bring it in. Okay. Put that aside so I don't end up with something in it. And I'm going to put that down. There we go. All right. Now we've got, and there's not much coloring to do on these guys, just their feet and their beaks. So then we will adhere our circles. So remember when you're putting your circles on that you only want glue on half of it so that you don't glue it to the whole thing. And could have gone a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Didn't want it too big. So let's put these down first. And our second one. So yeah, I bought the dies for the new paper pumpkin. I got 2 paper pumpkin sets, and I got the extra dies that went with it this time. Last time there was those little mini dies for the playing in the rain one. And I missed out. I didn't order in time, and they sold out. This one, not so much. So I've got those, so I have yet to open up my paper pumpkin and see what I've got. That looks pretty good. I like that with the circles. And so I cut out Celebrate. So if I'm going to put it this way. So I've got a few stamp sets and some designer series paper, and so I've got to spend some time this weekend and figure what I'm going to do for Tuesday. Actually, where was Kathy? I asked. Oh, thanks for answering, Kathy. I had to scroll back and look. Yes, I am sitting with you, am I? Awesome. We'll have the best table. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Make sure that sticks. Okay, and then we're going to put our geese right here, our little gaggle. Not enough to be a gaggle. But all right. And then again, I went and, like I said, the Stylish Shapes dies. Let me show you them. If you don't have them, they are great because they have the little banners. They have circles and the squares. So I use the smallest one. And I'll bring in my little goosebump stamp. And then we just got to figure out where to put it. We could put it up there or down here. I think I'm going to go with down here. I'm going to pop it up with my dimensionals. I've got a few left on here. And do I want it? No, I want it there. Here we go. And we need some bling. So see how easy these ones are? Not nothing too fancy. These are the 22, 24 in color matte decorative dots. I'm assuming, don't quote me on it, that they're still selling them. You know what? Yeah, I'll use them. I like I just love my rhinestones. I think it makes them a little more sparkly. You see them better. There's a couple there. All right, and then that's it for that. So, yeah, I like the circles on there too. Yeah. Well, we'll see. You know, the last let's see. Okay, so we need some hearts. Forgot my hearts. I cut those out too. The last retreat Karina had, she had a mini cut and emboss machine as a prize. And so there was lots of fun prizes, lots of fun projects. It was, yeah. I like stamping with people. Like that's what I'm going to miss over the summer is stamping. Because my ladies are all busy with kids and vacations and stuff like that. So there we go. So there's our second card. And yeah, you'd probably notice them more than these in color dots. So notice the rhinestones. But anyway, that's okay. I got to use up. I have to use up some of these things that I have. So anyway, but there we go. So our cards for today, pretty simple. So hopefully I didn't keep you too long. And oh, yeah. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, I can't wait for the retreat either. Give me a sec. And there we go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the retreat and yes, getting time to spend with all your friends. Yeah. And stamping, in-person stamping. Yeah. So, okay, ladies, that's it for me today. And I will be back on Tuesday at 4:00. And Sharon, I have that stamp set and dies, so I will get that to you. I'll bring it on Saturday. So anyway, okay, sorry. What did I say? Oh, you won a mini cut and emboss machine during COVID on a Zoom class. Oh, nice. Yeah, I won one at the last retreat too. So, but anyway, so yeah. Uh, Thanks for joining me, everybody. I really appreciate it and love talking to you. Uh, enjoy Denise enjoys stamping. I won't say enjoy the rain, but enjoy the sunshine, Margaret Ann and Sharon, and I will see you all on Tuesday. So bye for now.